Hi guys, welcome to 5-Cylinder Power Wagon. Thought I'd share what we learned from this car. Is a 99 Volvo v70. When we had a cooling problem with it, wasn't overheating in a sense that the temperature was going up. That was actually not the problem at all. The temperature was fine. The gauge was reading normal, actually in a normal temperature. So that was a little confusing. You would think there would be, when the engine was overheating, that would be where we saw that we first had a problem, but that was not the case. Where we saw we had a problem was when the warning light came on that we was losing coolant or antifreeze. So by inspecting closer, we found out there was leaking on the reservoir here around the lid. So we knew we had a problem there. So first I thought maybe there was just a bad rubber gasket or something, but that was not the problem. On this one, on this Volvo, it does not have, it's not a rubber seal. You don't need, on this one you don't need it, it's close enough. But it was building so much pressure that this was actually coming off. So I don't know if any of you guys had that problem before, but this is what happened on this model, on this car. So we knew at first, I thought maybe it was the head gasket that was building, was blowing, that there was building so much back pressure that way, but I thought, no, that would not be the case, because I just checked compression and that was perfectly fine. And then I checked the spark plugs, they were fine, did not look any, one of the cylinder wasn't different from the other, so I knew that wouldn't had anything to do with it. So we just thought maybe the temperature sensor itself was bad. On this one is underneath the thermostat housing, that was bad, why that was reading the temperature was fine. So we just put in a new thermostat and the coolant sensor, or the temperature sensor. Nothing changed. So I had to look closer, and after the engine was cooling down, we refilled the coolant, and I was just paying attention to it. I noticed that the coolant fan was not working. So of course you figure out why the fan was not working. We're checking the main fuse, or the fuse in the main box. That was fine. On a Volvo you have two coolant fan or coolant fuses for the fan, 35 amps, and they were fine. So that was even a bigger puzzle why everything looked fine. Then I noticed you also have a relay, a cooling fan relay next to it, and in the middle here is where you have those two wires, two yellow wires. One goes into the fan, I believe, itself, and then one goes into, when you're following the wiring, it goes into the ECU box. Is underneath here. I tried to take it apart, but that was really a pain. So eventually, how I figured out was the problem, I was just using a cheap, simple tester, and there was no current in either one of them when you had the ignition on. So I knew something was wrong there. So what I did to check it was that it was actually the relay, or something was wrong there. I used just a regular wire connected to the battery and touched the port, and the fan came on. So I knew there was something with evidently it must be something underneath here, underneath the fuse box, a bad connection or something, but it's such a hassle to take apart. So for now, what I did was just splice the wire. As you can see, the red wire comes in, and we just put just a regular switch to turn it on and off, so you have control over the fan when it works, so it actually can be turned on. So that's how we fix this problem for now. Eventually we'll take the ECU box apart and follow the wiring and figure out if it's just a loose connection or what is going underneath there. But that's how I figure out how to fix that coolant problem, and hopefully this would help someone else out there. If you guys have any problem with that, it should be somewhat similar in whatever models you're driving. But so that's all for now. So like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next journey. Thanks, bye.